Welcome back. I am up at Bish's RV up in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I am checking out this awesome Arctic Fox North Fork 25W. This is an amazing camper that I think a lot of people will find it checks all the boxes on their list. So let's go ahead, check this out, and see if it checks the boxes on your list. If you've watched our channel for a while, you will know that we are fans of the Arctic Fox. They are made by Northwoods out of La Grande, Oregon, and they are not part of the big RV conglomerate, Winnebago, Thor, Forest River groups. They are an independent group, and I think it really shows in their quality of construction. As you look over this, it does have aluminum structure. It is 4 seasons, which is really nice. All the Arctic Foxes come with higher grade insulation, all those sort of things to make them as usable year-round as possible. And that is one thing that they have always done at Arctic Fox and Northwood, is try to make these trailers so they actually can be used. These are not just pavement princess trailers. Coming around the side, let's look at the weights. Our gross vehicle weight rating is 10,700. This is a heavy unit, especially for a unit this size. Northwood and Arctic Fox, they really beef them up. They build a quality unit, and you're going to see that reflected in the weights. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's just too much weight. Usually weight is a sign of quality, so that I actually like to see that. You aren't towing this necessarily with your half ton. This is 3/4 1 ton territory. You have 5,100 pound axles. Your cargo capacity is 2,500 pounds, well 2,511. So you're able to put quite a bit of cargo in this travel trailer. Right out in the front, you have your 2 5/16 inch ball. You do have a power jack, your propane tanks behind this nice plastic cover, which just gives it a little bit cleaner look. Your batteries back here. So you have your 2 12 volts there. I would almost like to see these located somewhere else so you could put lithium, that you wouldn't have to worry about exposure to the elements as much. But one thing that they do so well on these Arctic Foxes is this front material. I don't know if it stands out in the camera. You have your smooth gel coat up here. Then you have kind of a rock barrier layer here. It's almost like a rhino lining that will help keep all that rock chips and all those sort of things that just happen as you travel and you actually use these trailers from getting damaged as much. It does have LED lights around, nice front cap with the Arctic Fox logo. I love how this front end looks. It doesn't look just cheap. A lot of times on travel trailers, you'll look at them and the front end just doesn't look as nice, honestly. Coming down the sides, you have your storage compartment here. Notice magnets, so that way they aren't sticking out like that. That's really nice. Also, thick baggage doors on a travel trailer. That's a really nice feature. They're 1 inch thick. Nice storage down there. Looks like somebody's even left a hamper for us. Also slam latches. Nice frameless windows. You have your Santa flush here. A little light down here for when you're doing your black tank. Your gray tank is down here. I'm not sure if I like it underneath the slide here. That's kind of an awkward place to get to down in there to pull your valves, but I guess you put them where you can get them. Another thing you'll notice with this slide, almost all travel trailers have some sort of Schwinn-Tech or a cable-driven slide. Not an Arctic Fox. They have rack and pinion. They do not cheap out on these things. I love that so much, seeing a good quality slide even on a travel trailer. You're not having to get up into a high-end fifth wheel to get a good slide mechanism. You can see all of those windows, so you can have really good light. But if you notice this big storage door here, this is kind of unique. Usually on a slide out like this, you don't have storage. It's nice to have this here because you can put some stuff that just stays on this side of the trailer. That way when you're actually out camping, you're not having to run around back and forth to get everything. That's a really nice feature. Coming around the side, you have your water hookup here. For your stabilizing system, you do have front and rear stabilizers. They are not power stabilizers. It would have been kind of nice to see power stabilizers on the rear here, but it's just a regular scissor jack, which work fine. I would have just liked to see power. All right, looking at the back side, you can see that it doesn't have like a back cap or anything, but most travel trailers don't. Just the one window there. A nice square bumper that you can keep your sewer tube in. It does have a hitch for bike racks, those sort of things. This is not for towing, as it says right here. This is a really nice hitch. Built in the frame. 250 pound capacity, but not for towing, which it's a travel trailer. You shouldn't be towing behind a travel trailer. One of the things I'm the biggest fan of, which is kind of dorky, which that's all right, I'm a dork, is the ladders on these Northwoods and Arctic Foxes. They actually put a real good, usable ladder. Most RVs and camp trailers, if they even come with a ladder, come with the worst possible ladder you can get on, that it makes it feel like you were gonna fall off that sucker and it's gonna break and you're gonna break your neck falling to the ground. But let's see what's up on top. All right, I'm not gonna crawl on the roof, but I'm just gonna look around. You have your Winegard antenna TV booster there. You have your skylight here. That's a really nice skylight. Your Max fan, your Coleman Mach-E. Then right up front, you have 2 solar panels. This comes already solar prepped for you, ready to go. That is a super, super nice feature on an RV of this size and at this price point. I like how Arctic Fox has the curve to the roof. It will really help with water dispersion. You aren't gonna have that flat spot that just pools in the middle. It's gonna run off to the sides really nice. Beautiful roof. Coming down the side, you have a huge awning right up here at the top. It is a power awning covering most of the trailer. You do have 2 entrance and exit doors. Really nice. That way you don't have the kids going through your bedroom and all that sort of stuff when you're using it. Down here comes with Goodyear Endurance tires. Really nice to see a nice Goodyear tire on a travel trailer. All right, and right up here at the front side, you do have another baggage door, giving you access to all of your electronics, that sort of stuff, your battery on and off switch. Nice storage area on a travel trailer. One thing that stands out about Northwoods and Arctic Foxes is what they do differently underneath on the suspension side to make them a little bit more off-road capable. As I crawl down underneath here, what you're going to notice, you have your traditional leaf springs right here, but you also have a gas shock. They've been doing this forever. I know a lot of companies are just now starting to try to catch up and do this sort of stuff, but Northwoods and Arctic Fox have been doing this from the start. You do have drum brakes here, your 5,000 pound axles. It'd be really cool to see disc brakes, but that's not happening yet. Right here you can see the slide out mechanism on the rack and pinion. Slides down through this tube here. It's not completely enclosed underneath. They've left this part open so you have access to your rack and pinion slide if you need it. The rest of it you can see is enclosed, and it just has the traditional RV underbelly, which I would like to see something different being used, but overall pretty clean down under here. You don't see a lot of wires hanging out, any of that sort of stuff. You do have a propane quick connect right here as well on this side of the trailer. Nice to have there. Overall, pretty nice down underneath here, but let's crawl out and go inside and see what's there. Coming on inside. Friction hinge on this, so it's kind of windy out here, but this door is not just flapping everywhere. It just stays where it's at. Gonna leave it open to let some extra light in. Nice laminate flooring, solid surface countertops. You have your corner sink here, giving you extra cooking space. Nice big counter area being in the corner like that. Northwoods does really nice cabinetry. They're not soft close, but they are very solid made cabinets. I really like them. They do use as much real wood as possible. You have your Furrion fridge. Looks to be just a 12 volt fridge that went away from the gas electric. You do have your range and oven, kind of the traditional size RV oven there. and your microwave. But lots of storage in the back end of this trailer for your rear kitchen. Lots of drawers and everything else. Which in a travel trailer of this size, you're trying to maximize everything. Oh, it also has the price right here. So, comparable price 78, purchase with confidence, Bish's value discount 16. So right now this is listed at $61,995 for this 25W. Now this is a 2024, so there's probably a little bit of discount for that as well. Coming on into the living area, you have your traditional dinette booth that folds down into a bed. You have under booth storage as well. Really nice. Got your TV, some overhead storage as well. Across on the other side, you have your sitting area, your 2 recliners with the power adapters built in. Kind of a nice little feature. Arctic Fox for a lot of years was kind of falling behind on their furniture, and it looks like they've kind of caught up. Their colors match a lot better to more modern looks. I like it. Lots of windows. Coming further in, you kind of have like your wardrobe storage area, pantry / whatever you need it to be. Built into the slide here. Tons of storage. Notice you got 3 hinges here, not just 2 like most manufacturers do. Really well done. Coming on across, you have your bathroom. It is a dual entry bathroom, so you have your sliding door here. So you can separate that off from the master if you choose to. Little sink area, but it's actually not too bad sized. I've seen smaller. Nice medicine cabinet, which is weird to think that a lot of RVs, even high-end fifth wheel, sometimes don't have a medicine cabinet. So if you notice the shower, you have to step up into. So it kind of gives you a little tub. I guess if you had an infant, you could use it as a tub. Overall, though, I fit in here not too bad. Plenty of headroom. Being a corner shower gives it a lot of extra room that way, which is really nice. The corner showers, even though they might be smaller, they maximize the shoulder room, which is nice. More storage down along the side here for all those things that you need to put in there. Overall, this is a nice little bathroom. Very, very usable. That is one thing that Arctic Fox and Northwoods does, is they make everything very usable. As we're going through in this kitchen area, it feels larger than it is because Arctic Fox does this domed roof. This curved roof adds about 4 inches of headroom, which really opens up the entire unit. Because if you can imagine how it would feel if the height was just right here from this cabinet straight across. By having this extra, you get quite a bit more room. As we come across the ceiling, you have your skylight here. You have a max fan. You have your Coleman Mach-E air conditioner. You have built-in speakers, can lights, all those sort of things. But let's go on into the bedroom and see what's in here. So it does have a north to south bed. It does not have an east-west slider. This is a queen size. But if you notice how much room you actually have down the sides, that is really nice. So many times you only have a few inches to kind of squeeze down the sides. On both sides of this bed, you have tons of room to actually get in and out. And you have wardrobe storage on both sides. Arctic Fox just does it right on the real use of space. More upper storage as well. Storage behind the bed. Reading lights. Also plugs. If you need a place for your CPAP, right over here there's a big spot for one. So much room. You even have your little laundry chute here. Goes down into the bottom storage. Great place to put a hamper. You do have a max fan above the bed as well. Then you have your exterior door, which if you're camping in the heat like we were last weekend, so nice to be able to just leave that door open with that screen like that, and you can let in so much airflow into your camper. That is better than any window when it comes to letting air into your camper. I don't know if you guys were impressed as I was with this Arctic Fox 25W, but this is a really cool camp trailer. I think this would be a perfect camp trailer for a lot of different people. So if you're looking for a travel trailer that, you know, can fit a small family or a couple and has everything that you really need, check out this Northwood Arctic Fox 25W. Comment below, have you owned an Arctic Fox? What are your thoughts? I personally love Arctic Fox. They are at like the top of my list. If I was getting a new trailer, it'd be an Arctic Fox, especially travel trailer or fifth wheel. So let us know what you think, good, bad, ugly, whatever. Thanks to Bish's RV for letting me come and walk around and kind of kick the tires. It's always fun to see what's out there. So as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and enjoy your weekend.